Now news to closer at home in Woking.
Peer Productions is a local drama school. They are a free alternative to drama schools. We sent Marianne and Alice to talk with them about their work.
Hello, I'm Alice and I'm with Marianne to talk to one of the staff at Peer Productions, a local youth centre and drama school, to talk about why it is important to have more drama groups in our country. So how did it start and why did you do it?
So Peer Production started in 2006. Our artistic director, Nina Lemon, was working with a group of young people on an educational project using drama in schools and talking to them about why they wanted to do it and what they were doing. And a lot of them wanted to go into drama school or to get further training but didn't quite know what that next step would be. And Nina was working with them and helping them to try and find that step, and she couldn't find anything that she could suggest to them that was free and accessible and relatively close to where they were based. So she had the idea to set up Peer Productions. And why do we do it? To offer that opportunity for young people who want to go to drama school, and also to use theatre to make change in young people's lives, whether that's through the plays we tour or the drama school training that we give or the outreach workshops that we do.
Does it make you happy to see young people engage in the activities?
Yes, it's fantastic to see them, and also to see the young people who we train for the year, seeing them going on to whether it's drama school or uni or work, or even those who decide that theatre isn't for them and they decide they're going to go off and do engineering or accounting or anything else. The fact that we're helping them take that next step in their lives is really fantastic.
Does it change their lives? And if so, yes, how?
I think different bits of our work change lives in different ways. So with the young people who we're training, the change for them is that maybe they weren't getting into drama school before, they'd applied and been turned down, and they're now getting in. So this year we've got young people who didn't get any recalls for drama school last year, and they're now getting loads of recalls, and that's obviously showing them that they're developing and they're getting to the goal that they want to get to. For the plays that we tour, we're touring them on social issues, so they're all PSHE topics that we cover, and we're changing the young people's lives through the education that they're getting. So whether that's the young person who now understands about safe sexual health, or the young person who now understands why their friend is self-harming and how they can maybe support them, or the young person who now knows they're not alone with the issue that they're facing. So that change is really important as well.
In your opinion, is it important for more people to join drama groups?
I think it's important for young people to have opportunities that are good for them and that they can access. So if somebody doesn't want to do drama, I don't think they should be forced to join a local drama group, but if they want to, I think the opportunity should be there, and that they should be able to access it, and also that money is often an issue for young people in the arts. There's a lot of opportunities which would be fantastic, but they're really expensive and not everyone's got the money to do that, so having some subsidy that would enable young people to access that, whether that's a free place on the drama course they want to do, or bursaries or whatever that is.
What do Peer Productions do?
So there's 3 different strands to our work. We run a full-time training programme for 17 to 23-year-olds, and that's completely free, and they do a level 4 qualification, and the training is about teaching them what it's really like to be an actor, and help them work out if that's really what they want to do before they go to drama school, uni, or whatever the next step is for them. We tour plays into secondary schools on PSHE topics, so they are things like this year we're doing plays on sexual health, mental health and self-harm, and drugs. So it's all those kind of issues that young people are really grappling with. And the other strand that we do is we do outreach workshops with specific groups. So this year we're working with learning disabled young people, and we're also running a group for vulnerable young women. But we've worked in primary schools, we've worked with LGBT young people, young carers, all sorts of different groups to use drama to help them express themselves and to explore their ideas.
Thank you for talking to us and giving your opinions back to the studio.
Stories about MPs are everywhere, but beyond the newspaper headlines. What does this incredibly important job actually involve? A group of 6th form students from St. John the Baptist School were keen to get their own insights into the world of politics by interviewing their local MP, Jonathan Lord. They were excited to find out what exactly being an MP involved.
Good afternoon, and it's really great to meet you, and we're all interested in your job. You have such an insight in running the country and making important decisions. So we'd like to know, what's the atmosphere like being at the Prime Minister's questions?
So PMQs, as we tend to call it, take place every Wednesday at midday when Parliament's sitting, and it's a bit of a bear pit in there, as you probably know from watching it on television or the clips that you've seen, and that's atypical. So most of the time the debates are much quieter, perhaps more thoughtful, you might say. I enjoy PMQs. I think it's great to have the Prime Minister on the spot for over half an hour, answering questions from the Leader of the Opposition, but then obviously from MPs across the House of Commons. Keeps him on his mettle. Most Prime Ministers prepare, I suspect, for large parts of that Wednesday morning for PMQs. Now, the cynics would say, well, they're preparing their sound bites and all the rest of it. But also what it means, because the Prime Minister doesn't know what questions are going to be put to him, he has to be across the whole of government. In terms of, now obviously a bit like exams maybe, there might be a little bit of a question spotting going on. So some of the items in the news are likely to crop up, but he can be asked absolutely anything.